What is up, bros? So actually, before we start this video, I want to show you guys something that you're gonna be really excited about. Actually, as I'm walking to the back of the house right now, I'm gonna put up some clips of the other day when I went to go pick up the parts. You guys probably know what I picked up already. Got it, bros. Right here we have the rear bumper, then we have the wing and the front bumper. I want you guys to start to guess in the comments below what bumpers I got. Let me just say, in a couple weeks, Breeding's gonna look super nice. In the last video, I actually told some of you bros what I got in the comments below. Before I set up the camera right there and tell you guys whether I regret the springs or I don't, I'm actually super excited to see how Breeding's gonna turn out in this couple weeks. What we're doing, we're installing the bumpers, the wing, and some tire letterings. If you guys are excited, imagine how I feel. So let's get right to the video. Right now, I'm gonna show you guys how the car looks. I've had the springs for around 3 weeks, I think. Either 2, 3, or 4 weeks. So the front looks. The front's actually a lot lower than the rear. So you guys can see the rear right there, and then the front's super low. I don't know if you can tell by camera, but the front, none of my fingers fit. It's really low. The rear isn't as low, but it has such a nice stance, and I really like it. You guys can see right there. Let me get a shot from the front. Trust me, in person it looks so much better. Cold start. It's actually really bad. It's been such a long time since I do a video inside the car. So I ended up buying the H&R springs, super high quality. I think the H&R Swift and Haybacks are the highest quality you can get. I may be wrong, I'm not sure, but those are definitely the top qualities. Completely forgot how much the springs cost me, but I think it was like $260 or $258, not sure. A friend of mine in the owner of SoCalZ.net is actually the one who hooked me up and gave me a better price, but it wasn't too far off the original price. So I know there's a lot of debate whether you should go springs or coilovers or why not. And there's also a saying that says do it right or do it twice. I don't know, something along those lines. And I do definitely get where they're coming from. If you do something bad, the first time you're gonna have to do it again and spend even more money. But honestly, in my opinion, that only applies to if you're buying a really low quality spring. One that costs $100 or $120, that lowers the car a lot. That's obviously not very good for the stock strut because it's not meant to be ran with that low of a spring. But if the spring is higher quality like the H&R spring, and it's really not lowering the car that much, then honestly you should be fine. The H&R springs lower the car in the rear by 1 inch and in the front by 1.2 inches. So it's not a very drastic drop, especially in the rear, which is the most important. But of course, it is still gonna wear out the stock strut more than it would just a regular spring, but not as fast as if you had like a really bad spring that costs $100 and lowers it for like 2 inches or so. So now let's talk about the expenses of having the springs. After you get the springs, you're most likely gonna have to go and get an alignment, which probably is gonna be like $80 to $120 maybe. So that right there makes the springs go from like $200 to over $300. Here's where it's gonna suck for you. I'm pretty sure if you're not installing the springs yourself and you go to a shop, they're at least gonna charge you like $120. So now your $250 springs are over $400. Luckily for me, my friend Alex and I ended up installing the springs ourselves. If you want to do the same thing and save some money, honestly, it was super hard installing those springs. But if you do still want to do it, the link's gonna be like somewhere up here. I used to think that the problem with my car was a throw-up bearing, but I think I need a new clutch. Now I really want to talk about the ride quality and how it feels. To be completely 100% honest with you guys, I feel like I'm driving the exact same 370, just lowered. From my experience, going over a bump and everything feels the exact same. I don't feel a difference at all. The only thing I feel a little bit of a difference in is I feel more planted to the ground because the car's lower. But the big difference, after you're done installing it and you try to stay in the car, you're like, whoa, because you have to squat so much more down. It was honestly pretty cool. The part that sucks, but it's also kind of pretty cool, is you are going to scrape a lot more than normal. Normally with stock springs, I scraped in some places because the 370 already comes low. But after installing the springs, if you see a speed bump, you're 100% going to scrape. Also, going into plazas that are a little bit steep, you also going to scrape. I live in Florida, we don't have that many mountains or high places, so it's not as bad. And on the highway, I don't know if you pros have been through it, but sometimes like right here, you're going just 70 miles per hour, and suddenly there's a change in the road. There's like a little bridge, but it's like a slight change. If there I scrape, it's not too bad, but some of the changes are higher and you can feel the bumper go. It's honestly pretty scary because you're going pretty fast, and if the bumper goes under your car, then I don't want to think about that. Talking about bumpers, if any of you need front or rear bumper or both, let me know. I'm selling my stock bumpers. Since I bought the Nismo bumpers, I don't need these ones. Oh, I just told you guys what bumpers I bought. But that's not too much of a bad thing because only the true pros that are still watching know what bumpers I got. But yes, I bought the 2015 Nismo bumpers. I'm gonna make a full video on them, but you bros probably already know that the big reason why I bought the bumpers it's because I really like the wing and you guys absolutely love the wing, so I have to make it happen. Alright, so let me stop spoiling the surprise for you guys. So far we've talked about how they feel, how much it would end up costing, and which one you should buy, I believe. Do I regret getting the springs? Absolutely 100% no, I do not regret getting the springs. I know I'm gonna have to spend like $1,000 in the future to get actual coilovers. That's nothing new to me. I already knew that when buying the springs. It's funny because how I said that, it actually sounds like I have $1,000 to spend on coilovers, which I obviously don't. And so we're finally home. But yes, I don't want you guys to go ahead and buy springs thinking that it's gonna be like a long-term purchase. It's kind of annoying and sad, but yes, it's more of a short-term purchase. If you want to go ahead and have springs for a long time, I mean, go for it, but just be careful. I just disconnected my dash. So yeah, that pretty much covers everything I wanted to talk about the springs. And that's a wrap. Let me step back and show you guys another view of the car and how it looks. Right here you can see it's literally almost on the grass. And right here in the front I know there's like a shadow, but the wheel's all the way up there. So yeah, you guys can see. And on the rear is literally one finger. If you want to figure out how low your car is, just put one finger and just imagine everything going down until it touches your finger. But I really like the drop and how it feels and the quality and everything. But of course, like I said, only temporary. I cannot wait for Brittany to have the new bumpers, the big wing, and the tire letterings. Wraps up the video. I think the video actually turned out to be a lot longer than I thought, so that's a good thing. So with all that said, thank you bro so much for the support you're giving me lately on the channel. Every video has been getting like over 1,500 views or so, and a bunch of likes, so thank you guys so much. If you guys haven't already, make sure you leave that thumbs up. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video, if you like in the car vlogs or vlogs out here like this. And yeah, most importantly, I hope you guys enjoy the video and I entertain you guys. With all that said, leave a thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe, click that notification bell to know whenever I upload. Thank you guys again so much for watching and supporting the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.